God is all, align will for all. Who told you those scriptures are about having faith? Those scriptures are all about the continuation of the previously understood logic to unite us and are called revelations, not religions. What is the difference between calling them continuations of the Abrahamic Revelations versus religions? When we call them continuations of the Abrahamic Revelations, we suddenly see that we all share the same teachings. We understand that we must think critically to comprehend them. Once we understand one, we understand them all. This means they all share the same meaning. We have just applied different community rules based on our experiences. We must rediscover the logic behind these community rules to reevaluate them and understand how they connect to their core teachings. This requires us to think critically and not follow blindly. What would happen if we suddenly changed it and started calling it religions instead? Firstly, we would not understand how it all interconnects, and we would start becoming divided, believing that we all have different and separate views on the purpose and meaning of our shared realities. This would cause us to start idolizing whoever delivered those scriptures, be it Jesus, Muhammad, Jacob, Ali, Moses, etc. This would then cause divisions even within those narrow views. There are 74 officially recognized divisions within Islam, and not only in Islam, but also in Christianity and Judaism, each with multiple divisions. Why is this? Simply because once we forget the real purpose and start treating it as religions, we look to the all-encompassing meaning of God as a king-like ruler who made us to either punish or reward us to prove his worth to us. It sounds very egotistical because it is. Now we have to ask ourselves, who benefits from a population that is divided instead of united? Ask yourself that question. Who is paying those self-proclaimed religious leaders? Ask yourself this. Who is giving those religious leaders nationwide recognition? Now ask yourself the next question. Is capitalism thriving on competition or collaboration? What would happen if we all understood that God is the all-encompassing name we use to refer to the totality of all existence, like in a dream? Everything we see, from planets, people, artificial beings, animals, insects, plants, once we wake up, we realize everything was just a reflection of ourselves. By that, we are all part of the same divine oneness. You are me, and I am you. And all we were looking for was to connect in love and trust, to be ourselves and share this beautiful reality. So we don't have to feel alone, but connect and share everything with each other. Nothing matters if it means losing you and being alone in this vast universe. But this requires us to think for each other. The only way to keep peace among our kids is if we rule with compassion and understanding, which means equality and equity for all. If I gave a Game Boy to one child at age 12, then when another turns 12, I must give them something similar of equal worth. Because only one has it, they must share it with the others for 1/3 of the time. To avoid fights and still feel in control, to choose themselves, to share it more whenever they feel generous. We don't reward someone based on competitive capabilities because that could become unjust. One may have a stronger or better looking physique than another. If we base rewards on competitive performance, they will start trying to tear each other down and wish ill upon each other, causing disconnection as they suddenly need to prove their worth. We must also teach that information is not based on age, but on what is more logically sound and reasoned, and no one owns information. It is for all. We can't give personal recognition badges. It is a teamwork effort. For example, if you didn't ask me this question, I would never have responded and crafted this response in the first place. So we all shaped this answer.